Hey guys, Venusaur TCG, and I'm here for my first video. And as you can see by the deck box, I thought I would show you my personal deck. It's a, I guess you would call it a Genmime deck, quotation marks, because, you know, those are the main two attackers and forces of this deck. So, start off with just the energy cards. I have 10 water energy and 10 psychic energy. And then to the trainers, I got, for HP recovery items, I have 4 potion, Stormfront potion, and then 3 from, probably got from a deck box, because I don't know what they are, but they all come from the same set. One base set, 2 super potions, discard 1 energy. It looks Japanese. Discard 1 energy, and you can remove up to 4 damage counters. We got Life Herb from a set, excuse me, which is, it's alright. Flip a coin, if heads, choose one of your Pokemon, remove all damage counters from that, or end conditions, so it's nice. And then we got Rare Candy from Dark Explorers. Choose one Pokemon, one of your basic Pokemon to play. If you don't have stage 2 card in your hand that evolves to that Pokemon, put that card on the basic Pokemon. So it's like skipping an evolution, so that's nice. Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards and you can go get a Pokemon. Doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon. That's a good card to play when you're trying to figure out what, that's also from Dark Explorers. That's a good card to play when you're trying to figure out what your prize cards are. And then we got, sorry about this, then we got 2 Circulator, which switches your opponent's active to bench, 2 Warp Point, same deal, 2 Quick Ball, which reveal cards in your deck until you reveal a Pokemon. Show that Pokemon to your opponent, put it in your hand, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So, got 2 of those. Those are good for finding cards. 2 Energy Returner. Search your discard pile for 4 basic energy. That's nice because I think a couple of my moves discard energy. Good Rod, which will allow you to get back Pokemon that have fainted. Elm's Trading Method. Search your card for an evolution. That's nice. Search your deck for an evolution, excuse me. Oak and Juniper, same deal. Do the same thing, except this one's from black and white, and this one's from base set. Okay, now we got trainers / supporters done. Goes over here, and time to start explaining my setup here. So I got Seal, got 2 Seal, which are okay, I guess. Got average HP, only 10 damage for 2 energy, and 2 retreat cost, but Dugong is really good. I only have 1 Dugong. It says, as long as Dugong is asleep, any damage done to Dugong by attacks are reduced by 40 after applying weakness and resistance. So, you know, say he gets hit by like a move that does like 60 damage and it's steel type, it'll do 80 damage, and then it'll be reduced by 40, so it'll only do 40 damage as long as it's asleep. And then Collapse, it's a move that goes hand in hand with that Pokebody. Excuse me, I have kind of a froggy voice. Goes hand in hand with that Pokebody, and Dugong goes to sleep afterward, so that's nice. And then here I have 4 Eevee. We got 1 from Jungle, and then 2 from Majestic Dawn, and then 1 from Rocket. And they're all similar, it's just I like to have a little bit of variety. And then we got Glaceon, hopefully to be followed by either a Vaporeon or another Glaceon from Dark Explorers when I possibly get my box. I'll either get a Dark Explorers box or a 6, black and white 6 box, depending on what's out when I get the money to pay for it. This is a pretty good card. Ice Shot. It does for 230 damage and then 10 damage to opponent's bench. And then 60 right here for just one more. Head, defending Pokemon, possibly sleep. That's nice. Excuse me. So that's nice. And then why I call this deck Genmime. You got Mr.Mime from base set 2. Invisible Wall. Whenever an attack, including your own, does 30 or more damage to Mr.Mime, after applying weakness and resistance, prevent that damage. Any other effects will still happen. This Pokemon power stops working while Mime is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. So this is a really good Pokemon against basics, because they will never be able to, I mean, not against basics, against really big cards, because they'll only be able to do, 30 or more damage. So it won't, it won't hurt them, it won't do anything. And then Meditate can stack on itself. So say you're going against a Pokemon that has, we'll use Empoleon for example, Empoleon FP. So say this card does 10 damage to this one. Okay, that's one turn, so it's got 80 HP left. And then hits again, and that puts 20 more on it, so now it's got 60 HP left. And hits again, and that does 30 damage. So now it's got 50 left, and you've practically taken it out in 4 turns. So it stacks. It's nice. And then we got the main attacker of this deck. Hold on, I should probably have put these in smaller stacks, but got 4 Ghastly. Got 2 from Stormfront. 1 from Arceus. It looks really weird. It's got really tiny pupils and huge eyes. And then we got 1 from Fossil. So like I said, pretty much just to get a variety here. Then we got 3 Haunter. We got 1 from Fossil, which Poke Power is amazing. Which would be a Pokebody if this was, in the newer sets. But this kind of makes up for the fact that it's only got 50 HP. But whenever an attack does anything to Haunter, flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of that attack, including damage done to Haunter. This will stop working if Haunter is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. So the Pokemon power stops working when you flip a coin and you get tails, pretty much. That's what it's telling you. And Nightmare's not a very good card. So it's kind of a... Wow, what's wrong with my voice? I don't know. It's kind of just one of those cards that'll sit up there and block attacks for a while. And then all of a sudden it's going to go down. Oh, this is pretty good. Smog, free poison. So, that's nice. And then Hoodwink. You may search your opponent's discard pile for up to 3 of any combination of trainer, supporter, or stadium cards and put them in your opponent's hand. So... Actually, I have a stadium right here. Say your opponent's trying to get Dark Deck or whatever, and you take out the stadium and you want the stadium back. I guess I could see Hoodwink being used for it, but that's the only reason, really. It's the only thing I can see it being used for. And then we have Hidden Poison, Arceus, Haunter, which the Pokebody states, if Haunter is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, even if Haunter is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. So that's pretty good. And you can kind of snipe 20 damage any Pokemon on the field. And we got 2 Gengar here, both from Arceus. We got Cursed Gengar first. This is probably killing my camera, I'm sorry about the reflection. Which is pretty good. It says, once during your turn before you attack, you may remove 1 damage counter from one of your opponent's Pokemon and move it. So, what you can do with Shadow Skip is it does 60 to the main attacking Pokemon, and it does 10 to a Pokemon on the bench, and then you can use the Poke Power, and you can move it. So, say you're attacking one Pokemon, and he puts out something else which you think is going to start tanking, you can attack that as well as move damage counters. So you're really doing 80 damage in total one turn if you already have those damage out there. And then we have the other Gengar from this series. Pretty good moves. Poison Jab, 60 damage, plus the poison, so that's nice. And then one of your opponent's Pokemon, 40 damage, kind of sniping. Gengar's, the way the setup works is it's a lot about sniping, so that's nice. And then Gengar X. This is a really nice Pokemon card. It's not a promo, it's legit. As you can see down here by the corner. Probably won't focus, but yeah. And it says, level down. Once before your turn, before you attack, you may choose one of your opponent's level X Pokemon. Remove that, and they can shuffle back into your deck. So you basically make them take off their level up cards. So I'll use Gengar as an example. Say I have Gengar out, and I have my level X on it. Well, I can use my Pokepower, and it'll take off this. I'll have to shuffle it back into my deck. And then, say I pull out, like, hold on, I'm looking for it in my pile here. Say I pull this out, play it, discard 2 cards in my hand, so that's 3 cards gone in my hand. Get that out, again, do some damage, and oh wait, there it is again. Comes up and it starts eating my Pokemon. So, it's really deadly. And not to mention, Compound Pain does quite a bit of damage too. It kind of sets up with these other 2 cards, so that it works really well together. I think, at least. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, this is my first video, so if it's not, doesn't really go as smoothly as it should have, that's why. And the fact that this will be recorded at midnight on June 4th probably doesn't help much. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, favorite. If you want to see more of my content, which I'm trying, I don't know when it's going to start, but I'm going to try and do a pack opening, at least 1 card pack every week. At least one day a week. I don't know when it's going to start, probably after school ends. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please give it a like I said. If you really liked it, favorite. And if you want to see more content from me, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Thanks.